what is this operation under this Saraswati? What are we going to do? What have we started today? Okay, today is just the beginning. Our entire team is going to be next to you, explain you the each of the rules, create awareness, coordinate with multiple universities so that tomorrow when you come back you should know the kind of letters which are being issued has to be in certain format. Place you absolutely free of cost in another university if you happen to go there. Make travel needed arrangements if you need, post arrival arrangements when you reach, coaching of next and USMLE. This is not for free, this is paid. It's an optional thing. You want it, take it. You don't want it, enjoy your life. In case of Georgia, because hostels are not there, without that you cannot go there. You must have your own hostel. So let me tell you what are your transfer options now, because there are, I can see around 1000 questions already on my panel. By scary hai aaj ka webinar thoda. This is one thing that you need to be very clear. आपने अभी लास्ट 2 महीने में बहुत सारे अलग अलग चीजों के ऊपर सोचा होगा, करेक्ट है? यूक्रेन के सिवा 11 more countries have been assessed here. What are the rules and regulations? Currently only 4 universities are accepting transfers and we are in touch with 50 universities right now. Not every university is ready for transfer. These are government universities. Not every university is ready to give you letter the way you want it. Otherwise, if they don't give the letter the way you want it, it's of no use. These 4 universities, they have got hardly 1000 seats available. Remember that I'm considering from first year to 6th year, I mean second year to 6th year, sorry, for transfers total put together. So 5 years into 4 universities, 20 each one, on average taking 50 students for each. That's the max number of seats that is available. I told you there will be 50% of the people who are thinking to go, even they will not be able to go because of the lack of seats availability. I will explain you the real situation in Georgia in the next slide, and you will come to know the government universities do not allow transfers there, only private universities you can go. And the situation with private colleges is very, very different there. Okay, it's a much smaller country than Russia and Ukraine. Ukraine is the largest country after Russia in entire Europe. The infrastructure over there is known to you. This is a different case altogether. I'm going to explain you about this. Lot of people have been asking us about Hungary, Poland, Romania. If you have the money to pay, if you have the money to live, it's a different situation. For first year and second year students only, most of the universities are accepting. Few selected students are being allowed to go there for transfers. Very few students have applied for transfers after hearing about the fees and the living cost there. These are some things which you need to take into account. Can you afford to spend 10 to 12 lakh rupees or 15 lakh rupees per year? Even if you are in the 4th year now, they are not encouraging you to come there. But suppose somehow you make it, can you actually spend 50 to 60 lakhs more is a question. Okay, majorly they are encouraging for first and second year students only. They do not wish to have applicants from 3rd year, 4th year, 5th year, 6th year. They are not ready to help. सब बातें चल रही है, टाइम पास चल रहा है, कोई पैसा देना मत, क्योंकि ये रियलिटी मैं बता रहा हूं आपको पहले से. ठीक है? नेपाल, fees are high. In any case, no transfer allowed as per the rule over there. Kazakh, internship is a problem there. It was essentially a 5-year program earlier. There was no hospital affiliation available there. System, all the students have gone there with 5-year expectation, and 1 year they will do in internship. But I told you, rules have changed completely. You have no choice but to do internship there, plus come back to India, next one, and then again internship here. Correct? This is missing. So this is not the country where you can think of transfers. Lot of people are asking, sir, ये cheaper option है, बहुत सारे students हैं, सस्ता है, living cost ज्यादा महंगा नहीं है, transfer acceptable है, क्यों ना जाऊं मैं? This is the reason. Unless and until university is giving you in writing, this is the hospital which is affiliated and we will provide you internship as per the NMC requirement, you cannot go there. English program is a problem here. Already 10 colleges have been banned due to low quality of education. Kyrgyzstan is no more a destination for students. They have been fooled for a long many years already. Bangladesh, transfers not acceptable. Philippines, transfers not. American system. Malaysia, transfers not acceptable. Internship is not there in Malaysia. Whatever I am telling you, take a screenshot. Whenever you choose any country, make sure it is offering you in writing and as per NMC regulation. Internship is there in the same country, program is in English, it is more than 54 months plus 1 year of internship. These are the most basic important rules. Otherwise transfer होके भी आप फंसने वाले हो. So what remains is these are the only two options which are essentially available unless you want to spend so high or you want to get into a program which is not acceptable back in India. This is, of course, they will not even accept it. So there is no transfer options available. I hope you got the real picture. Shortlisting करना पड़ेगा, आगे अपने को लाइफ को बढ़ाना पड़ेगा. ऐसे ही हाथ पे हाथ रख के बैठोगे तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला. I know you are stuck because of NMC rules. Many of them are aware about it. Let us jot down now what are the pros and cons of this Russia and Ukraine, Georgia. There are only 14 government universities, 16 private colleges. These are the accepting transfers, accepting universities. I told you around 1,000 seats here, around 3,000 students here. Maximum 4,000 will go out of 18,000 students who came back from Ukraine. This is the reality right now. I hope slowly and steadily you understood now. 16 universities, out of that 2 universities are awaiting the local charter. That is one more requirement of MCE. Local council of that country must have given them acceptance and accreditation, then only you can study over there. Okay, so only 14 remain. Only 5 are providing internships because they are affiliated with the hospitals. I hope slowly and steadily you are getting into the groove. What you must remember about Russia, it has to be in English. Many run in bilingual, which is not going to be acceptable back in NMC. Transfer will be year-wise, not semester-wise. Hardly 1,000 seats available. That's the max number I am saying. Hospital affiliation, absolutely no problem. NMC taken care. Hostels are very cheap. Living cost is cheap. Visa process is fast. This is for Georgia. Visa process is very fast. It is hardly 15 days, no more than that. But for Georgia, it is a different story altogether. I'm going to change this here in front of you. So you must know when to take a transfer, when to apply for transfer, and when to actually go for transfer. These are different things. You need to take your decision now. You apply for transfer now, choose your university and the country now, but you cannot go there. Otherwise, a time will come when you will be too late for any transfer applications. Remember, July 2022 on 17th there is a NEET exam. Again, the first year batches, the universities will get busy with the new students. They will not process your application at that point of time. Your opening of taking a decision is only May and June. These are the 60 days in which you should complete your entire process. Otherwise, you were also a student who applied. Many of you applied in, suppose if the NEET is in July, application start from June, correct? To create a plan B. And then universities don't have any time for transfer students, because why universities do not have your preferences? Because suppose if you are a third year student, you are going to pay fees only for the fourth, fifth and sixth, while a fresh student is going to pay for 1 to 6 years. They have limited time to because the batches will start in September this year or October this year. They do not have unlimited time to take in. So I'm telling all of you, the window has opened up for everybody. You should finish your process in these 2 months. I know everybody cannot be transferred. However, remember, those who take later decisions, especially in Georgia, are going to get stuck in life. Even Russia, I mean, I don't expect a long time these seats will remain. Transfer processing is also going to take a long time because of transcripts, credit calculations, these, that, lot of things. What we are going to do, I'll tell you now. I am going to ask the university representative, because transfer is a tricky thing. We are talking about government university especially. प्राइवेट में बहुत कुछ हो सकता है, बट गवर्नमेंट में सब कुछ नहीं होता है. सो क्या होगा? Government universities in Russia has only government universities, and that is a much cheaper option in comparison with Georgia. So what happens? Everybody will choose Russia first, correct? Especially if you are coming from an eastern part of Ukraine, you already speak in Russian language. You're very comfortable with Russian language already. So most of the people from the eastern part will first prefer Russian. Okay, Russia as the destination. However, there are problems that you must understand. That, for example, Kutaisi International University, it is yet to launch its tuition fee. This is the largest campus available in Georgia, but unfortunately, it does not have a local Georgian accreditation. This is the problem. So this goes out of your list. Unless they get the accreditation, you cannot go to this particular, because this has the best infrastructure available. You can check it on the internet. This has been built with almost $1 billion. Okay, no university is bigger than this over there right now. This is again a private one. I'm giving you list of 16 universities. I went to Georgia to inspect all these 16 universities myself. I'm going to put up a lot of videos. I'm going to showcase to you. I have always told students that do not go to Georgia, because there are so many problems as far as the infrastructure is concerned. Very few out of 16, 80% of the university are below par. I'm talking about private colleges. Unfortunately for transfer students, there is no government college which is accepting, so you have no choice. So your choices are very, very limited. This is not a choice right now. University of Georgia is the first university, after a lot of persuasion, we have pursued them to conduct a special USMLE. They are ready to sponsor USMLE program. All the students studying in Georgia are studying in, this is the fees that they are paying. But within the same fees, only for Ukraine transfer students, they are going to launch a special USMLE coaching for step 1 and step 2 CK. New Vision, the fees is higher, infrastructure is high, it has its own hospital. This is the only university having its own hospital. Remember, in the entire Georgia, it accepts transfers, but they will wait for a batch of 50 students, then only they will start the class. It is an expensive university. Teaching TUM, this is this has the a very high number of hospital affiliation. Infrastructure is average, not as high as other universities. Fees is very less. The best part of this is 100% academics by Indian teachers as per NMC. However, the catch is over here. Please remember, it does not have, when it comes to Georgia, you have to make sure that local accreditation is available. Infrastructure has to be checked. Please do not go by agents. Infrastructure poor. You can take this screenshot on your mobile. Then you have to check the hospital affiliation, because as per the new rules of NMC, if hospital affiliation is not there, they cannot offer you the last 1 year of internship and the practical part which they have already defined during their MBBS course. Both cannot be done. Those which does not have European university, lot of students are saying it is not there now. Batumi International, if you check, Google it, hospitals in Georgia as a country, you will find around 20 plus hospitals only in one city of Georgia, which is the capital city. Only one hospital in entire Batumi. It's a very small. So when the hospital is not there, and that hospital is already affiliated with Batumi Rustaveli. So this Batumi International University does not have any hospital affiliation. It may be cheaper, but this is what makes the entire program invalid as per NMC. I hope you have now slowly understood the problems. This one has Indian teacher, only one teacher, but rest are Georgian. So guys, you have to give, everything has been videographed by me, because I specially went to Georgia last month. In the month of March, I inspected each universities. I checked with them whose accreditation is there, whose hospital affiliation is, because they are the basis of you to get into any, transfer into any university. So be ultra careful when it comes to private college in Georgia.